Have you ever noticed how something you used to grab at the store for $5 now costs you $8, but the packaging got smaller? Well, back in 2008, when I was broke and trying to fix my life, I really thought I understood inflation. But what's coming in 2025? Well, this isn't the same beast. So today, I'm going to reveal the 5 products that are about to skyrocket in price this year due to inflation. And no, it's not just gas and groceries. Some of these are going to blindside the average person. And the fourth one, ooh, let's just say if you miss the warning signs, your wallet's going to scream louder than your car engine in winter. But just before we take a deep dive, it's imperative you hit that like button and subscribe so that you get notified the minute we produce another game-changing video that affects your finances. I promise you'll appreciate it. So buckle up, my friends, and let's plunge straight in. So first on the list is prescription drugs. Things like insulin, asthma inhalers, and even basic antibiotics are on the verge of a price explosion. Why? Because supply chains are tightening, demand is up, and global pharmaceutical ingredients, well, they're just getting stupidly expensive. Big Pharma knows that people can't live without them, and when necessity meets inflation, you've got the perfect storm. Now, you might think, hey, my insurance will cover it. But let me ask you this. What happens when your deductible resets and prices double? Frightening. So, second on the list is one that'll jolt you harder than your morning espresso. I'm talking about coffee. Yep, the world's favorite addiction is under siege. Now, climate change is wrecking crops in Brazil, the dollar is weakening, and transportation costs, well, they're soaring. One expert said 2025 could be the year that your $6 latte becomes $9. And here's a tip: the price that you've been paying now is already months behind current market conditions. So you haven't seen anything yet. And if you think that's bad, wait till you hear what product number 4 is doing to working class families. But before we get there, don't go anywhere, because the third product on this list is so sneakily tied to inflation that most people won't even realize they're getting ripped off until their entire paycheck vanishes. I'm talking about a cost trap that's hidden in plain sight. So let's get into it. Yep, I'm talking about your electricity bill. Inflation is torching utility costs across the board. Why? Because power grids are aging, natural gas prices are up, and cities are upgrading infrastructure with borrowed money, which means you're paying back the interest. And here's the kicker: many energy providers are quietly slipping in variable rate hikes that don't show up until your third or fourth bill. So if you suddenly feel like your AC is robbing you blind, you're not crazy. Now, on to the next one. It's the sleeper agent of 2025 inflation. And most people don't even think of this as a product, but when it spikes, boy, does it spike. Entire industries will follow number 4, and it may surprise you because I'm talking about cardboard boxes, pallets, plastic wrap, and freight containers. Yep, the stuff that gets stuffed to your door. The cost to move a product is just as important as the product itself. And in 2025, everything from Amazon delivers to bulk grocery shipments, well, it's getting hammered by higher container costs, trucking shortages, and port delays. So here's the domino effect. When packaging cost rises, prices rise across the entire economy. And can you guess who pays the difference? You do. But the 5th product on this list, well, this one could be the final blow to your budget, because It's a commodity that you use daily, but inflation is twisting it into a luxury. So finally, on to number 5, and you guessed it, toilet paper. Toilet paper, diapers, feminine hygiene products. These are things people need no matter what, and obviously manufacturers know it. Pulp prices are rising, global demand is rising, and manufacturing costs, well, they're going through the roof. Some brands are already shrinking the size of their rolls, but keeping the price the same. Sound familiar? Well, by mid 2025, don't be shocked if your $9 packet of toilet paper becomes $15 and comes with fewer rolls. It's the quiet tax that no one protests until it's too late. So, what's the play here? Well, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you can't afford to ignore these warning signs. Start tracking prices, stock up when possible, and adjust your budget like your life depends on it, because for many, it will. And if you're thinking, wait, this feels rigged, well, you're not wrong about that either. But that's a topic for another video that's coming up soon. So subscribe right now just so that you don't miss it. Stay safe, my friends, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.